is allegedly giving Baba Mohbad is coming. I don't know the facts. But I can bet you it has to do with those 2 or 3 guys that have muddled the water. I knew it when this started happening, even before the fracas really broke down, that this is where it's going to not end. I believe there is going to be a better end. But I knew he was going to get this. Yoruba will say, think of Babaje, Konishe Tuto. So, it's getting really muddy up now. After a while, tí rọ̀fọ̀rọ̀fọ̀ yẹn bá yá, tí ìjà yẹn bá pọ̀ tí rọ̀fọ̀ yẹn tó bá yá, ìmọ́lẹ̀ ni ó máa tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí everything. All the fight will go away. The rọ̀fọ̀rọ̀fọ̀ fight is to expose the bad eggs among us. That is what I believe. That is why I always believe that just keep saying what you believe is the truth. Sometimes it's not the truth. Somebody will come along and correct you. But when you know it's the truth, it will lead you to the right place. We know what we are saying is the truth. It's for God to lead us to the right place because we believe we are saying the truth. And Aguton wa Ojela Begesi. The Toroje, not anybody. So whether we like it or not, God is going to lead us to the truth. We are in the right path, and the God's truth is where we want to get. I believe that very soon some people will not be able to call Berkete, and I believe that is happening. It's only Baba that will be able to come to call Berkete, and very soon I believe Berkete will sort it out, and after it, he will invite Baba Mohbad. It's muddy now. Let it continue to. I tried to do what the last time me and Lenchi spoke and Didi and the rest of us. I try my best. I send messages and you won't believe it that nobody replied me.
Yes.
Out of all the big factors.
Yes.
I had some information about the small of us, the TikTokers, 2 or 3 people lamented. But all the big guns that were involved, nobody even bothered to. So that is why I just relax and say, I think this Rofo should go on. Let it sort out itself. Let it sort out itself. And the truth will prevail. Those who are speaking the truth, those who are saying the truth, it will prevail.
Sakuma, I really appreciate those days. Those days that you will tell me, Lenchi, calm down, Lenchi. But I was trying to explain that this thing is not justice anymore. That if you see what I'm saying, these people are actually, you see, when the secret of Group A, Group B, if you go and listen to how I started with Crunch Queen, I told her specifically, I said, you use my platform. This is where all everything scattered. I said, you're not supposed to come online to come and force people. People have their own opinion. This is why I see the justice, that this thing is getting to another level. So I turned my back. I said, no, if anything happened, I'm holding you responsible. I'm not the boss, but I believe we have a lot of us are online, but they choose to ignore that area because they are working hand in hand. So the voice note that they sent to me, then somebody was like, why did you go to that platform to go and be doing? Then when I said, very good, very good. It's not just one voice note. It's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4, it's not 5. Then I started seeing these people.
Now, sorry to interject. I hate when people will say, why are you going to that platform? Or why? Like you own me. Like you are paying my rent. Exactly. Like you are feeding me. Why would you tell me where to go? If you are truly justice from Mohbad, you shouldn't tell me where to. I need my information to correct myself, to make the right decision. I need to gather information. How do I gather it? I need to do my amebo. I need to listen. Exactly. I don't have to really do amebo, but I listen to people. And you will say, once you want to control my interest, my air intake, you are not good yourself. You have a bad motive.
That's it.
I should go to any platform and see Didi and listen as Didi is listening. I should, and if any one of us comment, I shouldn't take it negative. I should only process it to correct my own thoughts about the situation and about Didi. Not to say, do you know I saw Didi on that platform and she was even talking this, talking that. No, it's for me to digest and go correct. Once somebody says that, it discredits them.
It's
You
true.
cannot tell anybody not to go anywhere unless you are buying food for them
Exactly.
or paying their rent. Sorry to interject.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that one. That
Thank you.
one reminds me because at that level of, I nearly lose it for Crunch Queen. But she don't understand me. That this thing you are jumping into, you need to verify. But it's not up to 1 week. Crunch Queen came out and made that announcement. Do you know how many people that actually cry into my DM? Excuse me. Lenchy, we are holding you responsible because it is your platform that they use to actually tell us we should do this, we should do that. Then I said, no. Nobody's forcing anybody. No, if we say it, they will say we are anti-justice. And I said, it's better you should be anti-justice. The truth shall set you free. Whenever I open my life again, I will bring you guys, come and cry to their neck. And they say, no. They say we should not come to your platform anymore. Then I said, that's good. Don't better come. Then I invite Crunch Queen. Then we started from there. I said, that thing you said, you need to come and change it back again. And she played it on my platform that she's not interested no more. She removed her hand. But not too late time again, I saw her again campaigning again. And I said, what is going on? You are actually making people go mad. Then I said, okay, I said, may God start exposing these people. I thank God that my prayer answered. Then we find one of the hosts. We find one of the hosts that mess up the justice for Mohbad from the beginning, not knowing that the petition flying from left and right, he was the one behind it. And for the one for the justice for Mohbad, there's still another person, the host that wrote, oh Lord of mercy, I can't even, from my belly, I can't even eat. When I listen to this person's voice, the other person's voice, I say, why? Why is it these 3 people or 4 people are behind all these things? Now look at everywhere. Everywhere is quiet. Reason why there's no lies anymore. There's no lies anywhere anymore. If they have choose to follow the right step to justice for Mohbad, by now, the police will not have that audacity to coach Adura to say that kind of words. They are playing us like a fool. Let me not take you guys back. The moment you try to argue with them, you will see like 5 people will be against you, rush you straight away because they are the people on the, what they call it, on the WhatsApp. They've already planned it for that day. When I heard this thing, I started, in fact, my heart was bleeding. Oh my God. Look at how many people on internet trying to listen to you people, not knowing that you people are deceiving these people. And if these people should choose to go to another platform, you guys will be fighting with that person. Imagine somebody should have 20 username, 20, and they would all log into your platform. And you would think they are the right people. You'll be competing with somebody that is actually even laughing with you. And it's still the same person. One person versus, okay, for instance now, Faith, you are saying the truth. As you are saying the truth, one person open like 20, like 20, he has 10 phones, 20 username, and the person is chatting with you on the same platform, arguing with you, until you now say, okay, I believe this person. If 3 people or 4 people can be saying this on this platform, on the comment section, it's one person, one person doing that thing, and you will be tired, back and forth, typing, not knowing that you are chatting to one person. You will the day I discovered this thing, I said, what the hell? Is this how you guys do it? Lenchy, you are the one slowing. These people, they don't know anything. They don't know anything. These are the people that they put their mind, everything. They leave their work, rush home, shower, eat, sit down to come and listen to you. And you are deceiving them. And you are the same person typing, you are the same person talking. Once you go off the camera, you dare to bombard the people on the comment section. And I say, I see. Is that how you guys do it? Then all these things start coming out. The petition flying order. Sakuma call me. It's okay. So I said, Sakuma, if they don't clear this shit off the road, we cannot move forward. If they don't clear this shit off the road, nobody will be able to move because people are hurt. It's not only me. People are disappointed. But they can't talk. People are mad. Look at that Daddy York. He will say one thing on platform. I was here campaigning. I said, you can be a host. Go and open a platform. Be talking. Then you will know the power of a host. That when anything you say, if they don't believe, that is your own opinion. Nobody can challenge you.
Benchy.
Yes, what's up?
If I'm right, sorry, Illumini. If I'm right, are you not the one that encouraged Westo?
Yes.
Sorry. Are you not the one?
No, from Lagata, all of them, we started encouraging each other. They should go and open their life.
Open their life and stuff.
Yes.
And now they are using it to manipulate. Sorry, Illuminate. You can go on now.
It's fine, sir. You see, it's so sad that they've turned this old justice to proper Yoruba, how do I put it? Like this shit Ajayi Crowder did when he was interpreting Yoruba to English or whatever. You know, he manipulated a lot of things in that.
You are right. Ajayi Crowder.
It was what I was translating. So a lot of things.
No, Illuminate. No, Ajayi Crowder. Sorry, Illuminate.
Samuel Ajayi Crowder.
Hold on, it's not Samuel. Hold on, Samuel Ajayi Crowder is not the right person for you to use. Remember that? You remember that Igbo man that used to translate from Igbo to English for that white. That one that we really the white man will say something and he will now say the judgment is that you should bring your wife to my house and cook my jam. You remember?
Yes, I remember. The reason why I use Ajayi Crowder, obviously, for Ajayi Crowder is straight fact that he did that nonsense, and till today we're all confused. But fine. Now, Yoruba is known for one thing: abosi, we are so hypocrite, and we like to manipulate. Even though we know the truth. Now, I'm gonna call some names. And wherever they are, if they hear me or if they've got their agent, is their problem. You see the way this very Gurexi and Andy, the way they've manipulated a lot of people
big time.
is enough. And they need to have guilty conscience wherever they are. Now, let me start by saying, imagine if there is no Lenchi coming online anytime he's got the chance to come up to open his live session for people to interact about Mohbad's, saga. Imagine if there is no Papariano who always come up at all time to open his platform for continuous, saga idea, just carry on the whole movement. Now, Westo, even though he's not been arrested, he's gone quiet completely. They've arrested Arifa and Veron. And the only few people that are up at the moment are Olurebi and once in a while, York Daddy, then Lenchi. Those are the major faces that people obviously go on their life. Now imagine if all these people don't come up as usual anymore. I know of one guy, the Each Talk. For some reason, he's not been coming up on his platform to talk about Mohbad anymore. I saw him today on one other platform. They're just talking about hookup, talking about girls and all of that. Now, the reason why I mention all these guys is this. Gurexi, Andy, and Jog Daddy. These are the places they go regularly, and they've given them high table, high chair, whatever they say, people believe it. I'm not saying they're lying. Let me go straight to the point. Anytime there is a hot conversation about what is going on with Baba team, what is happening with Baba team, that is when Gurexi will say, I'm not paid for this. I'm only helping. So nobody should say this, nobody should say that. I'm only helping Baba. But anytime anybody come up with any solution, you are the one that will come up and say they should disregard that information that person is carrying up and down. They should not respect that, idea. It is not coming from Baba, this and this and this. You want to come and put to our face.
You are right.
What you guys want to put to our face. But once you've done that, you go back to your shell. No information circulation. We have to be looking for information here and there, here and there. If you are lucky, if you are awake at the time Each Talk or Orebi is on live, that is when they'll probably go there and pass information.
Thank you. I don't know you are watching that.
It's been going on for a long time.
I thought it's only
now,
me.
You see, where they now make things worse is this. That was why I mentioned few hosts. If you can be saying, what are you doing on Papareno's life? Why are you there? What are you doing there? Are these people not crazy? This guy, I don't even know him. But 247, it's been spot on. It's been like every day going live. Even when their own favorite is not on, it's not live session. Even when their own favorite will only come for 3-4 hours and talk out, Papareno will be there morning and night. But this guy is the person you guys doesn't want to go on his platform anymore when there's a vital information to pass around. You rather wait for Olorebi or York Daddy or Each Talk. Each Talk does not come up anymore. How do we get information? We have to now wait for Olorebi, probably to lobby to see if the guy is on, if one of them will come up to share one or two information.
Illuminator, pardon
Yes,
me to interject you again, please.
It's fine.
The Olorebi and the rest of them you mentioned, are they passing out right information? Are they information?
They've manipulated a lot of things.
It's just propaganda manipulation.
Yes, and you know the funny part? God forgive me.
Please, you continue. Let me say the second one. The second one is that let Gurexi come on Papariano, Lenchi, or hopefully very soon when they release Veron. Let him come and say that he doesn't benefit from justice for Mohbad. And let me be there.
Sakuma, I will call you straight away.
All I'm going to say. Illuminator, please continue.
Sakuma, you will hear the good news very soon. The good news and the bad news very soon.
When last have you seen Andy come up on
Mr.
platform
Group.
these days?
Mr. Group.
When last have you seen him? It's so sad that these people, they feel like they are the one that is close to Baba, and they're the one that can give us the right information whenever it suits them. But when it comes to questioning them to the core, they will see you as somebody who is trying to know too much.
Exactly.
Where is Mr. Muiwa? in all of this these days. If Mr. Mohbad could come up on Paparazzi's live to advocate for money for the whatever, now why is he not coming up again, at least to respect people, even for the last, sitting at the police station and say, guys, I know there's tension everywhere. We're still on this matter, right? Whatever happened today at the police station is still going to be in our favor. Although this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened. Come up, have that courage. If truly you are doing this justice, and you are being humble, not that you are blacklisting some hosts. I'm sorry to say, hosts, your daddy doesn't offend me. I just don't like the way he's painting some individuals. And they have all these illiterate women, all these agbalagba, all these old women on their platform, that all they do is, once they say go, they're going. Once they say this person is
Be careful, no.
We all have.
He didn't mention name. He didn't mention
I'm not
name.
mentioning it. I'm just saying it because
I'm just joking.
you see,
But I want if you want
when they're scrutinizing Grace, the next thing he was saying, I'm just doing this for my own. I'm not paying. I'm not getting paid for anything. If I'm getting paid, may God this, may God that. I'm only helping that Baba. But you are close to the Baba. But you are the one bringing information that people believe is authentic to us outside here. Now, they brainwashed that woman that came to campaign for the GoFundMe, that lecturer, Conch Queen. And if even the Conch Queen doesn't have shame as old as she is, right? You've been used and you've been dumped, but you could not come up on those platforms you've been to speak to them about what has happened. She now went on maybe Olori page or one page to say they should distribute that voice note or that live so that people know that she has come off, the campaigning of the money and all of that. But the page, the host that you've been to their platform to campaign, I didn't even know she can speak all languages. She was so, she spoke, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Pidgin, on top of her voice. But all of a sudden, right, she went back to her shell. And they're not even talking about the money anymore. How can you have money sitting down there? What is the use of that money in that GoFundMe when all these issues are happening here? They are still lying about Brekete because they are looking for the best way to put it to us of what is going on. That is why they're saying, Brekete, don't worry, it's still on. It's still on. Even Oloribi sometimes, it's just funny how he addresses issue. Anything Grexy say by, anything Andy says by he, that is the final. And if anybody come to question that, it will just shun you off. It will just. I was there on one day when he was, running his mouth about Lenchi, this and this and this and this, just because Grexy and Andy was talking about it. And I'm like, you should be a man of yourself. If somebody says this about this person, listen to it properly and digest before, and you should not bend to their side because they are saying it. If you think that is off, just like Papariano, let them know that this is off. Although maybe you should have done better here or this. Stand on your own point, not whatever they say, bend towards it. Now about that man in Abuja, Brekete, I know there's been some issues regards to maybe how Muiwa and Grexy are handling this matter. Forget about the fracas. He knows about all those fracas that is going on. But something has happened with these people up there. Maybe they are not agreeing on their term and condition anymore. So, okay, if they could do this to us, imagine what Brekete will be facing in their hand.
Exactly. Thank you.
If they could not give us accountability and be straightforward with us, imagine how they might have been manipulating Brekete himself.
See, one more interjection, please. That is what exactly what you are saying the right thing. And that is what Brekete is saying. That is why Brekete is playing I'm coming game. Right? That is why it's pure. You have said it yourself. You mentioned the names and you said it yourself. And I'm not expecting anything that Brekete is doing. I'm not expecting any more. He's doing what he has been in this game for more than 32 years. You know, he's more learned in this game than any of us. Brekete is doing what he's supposed to do. You know, when the time comes, either we break up or we reunite together and we dish out the bad eggs in us. You are mentioning each. Do you know the platformers? When I say platformers, people, TikTokers, that have stepped out, that have moved on. You know, I don't even want to, if I can mention 3 or 4 names that are big in this game before. And when I go to them and talk to them, Justice for Mohbad, I've put that behind right now. And I never, some of them, I never bother to really intrigue into their brain. But they will tell me some things and I will like, wow. And I will just relax.
And when I notice all these things going on, since I notice these things they're doing, and I know that this is not going to favor them or favor us in a way. Now, each talk, like I said, they've got a favorite individuals that even if they know that na lie, they'll still find a way to cover up and all of that. Now, the day I confirmed it was the very first time like that voice note came out. When York Daddy went live and people are talking about Lakata, saga.
Just a moment, please, sir. Pardon me, everybody. I'll be listening. I'll be downstairs listening. Please, I'm changing phone. But let me just be listening downstairs with Sakuma too. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
You've mentioned. Thank you.
When people were talking about Lakata's saga and all of that, the next thing York Daddy said, they should not, listen. They should not give it relevancy and and they should not, it was covering not obvious as it was so obvious that he doesn't want people to talk about Lagata. The second voice note came out, yet they are not addressing it. Now imagine what that guy has done and has been doing right from the time. Imagine how he has been manipulating so many things. But yet, you don't want us to talk about him because maybe you guys are pals on platforms. How do we get justice? And the last inquest, when I think before they asked Baba to come back last Thursday, the first one when this guy was arrested, the Russia guy, was it not Lady Irish, Lady Aries, that paid for that that movement that got that boy, called up to the station? Was it not Lady Iris that paid for that movement? This is the lady they don't want to hear her voice. This is the lady they don't want to allow her to support them in her own little way. But they're saying this lady, she's got a motive, she's got this, and the money she's spending from her own pocket is to support this justice. Now, people are analyzing what happened the following, on Thursday, following up on the first sitting at the police station. If that lady has not paid that money to petition him, I'm sure we'll still be perambulating the streets, perambulating to find information. Gurexi, where is it? Nobody, know where he is. Andy, where is it? Nobody know where. All the people, they just went back to their shell. No information out there. You have to go and look for information yourself. So that information, if it's right, if it's wrong, nobody knows. And that is where the problem is. Anytime they want to throw out something, they will come up and throw it out to us, to our face. Once they achieve that, they'll go back into their shell. How do we get justice? What is going on with the money we contributed? Is that money just going to sit down there without being spent on the right thing at the moment? I will not be surprised if Arifa stayed there for 1 year. You see, nobody's talking about Arifa anymore. And nobody's talking about the movement or how to help him out. Veron, nobody's talking about Veron anymore. How to help him or what to do. There's no information about all these guys anymore. They will say, do it under Lu, under G. What do you want to do under G when whatever you do, right, your lawyer will still copy the other lawyer in court to know what to argue about? So what is the under G, what is under Lu that you guys are doing? Still, till now, no update. You have to go inside the Punch, read the Punch, go to newspaper if you want to read any update. And that is where I think we need to wake up. These guys, Rexy, you can do better. Andy, you guys, if you stop all these your ego about I don't want to go on that platform, but yet you go on there with your fake account to be listening to all these individual hosts that are talking about the right thing. You
see,
understand?
My guy, let me be honest with you. If they are not coming out to tell you guys this is exactly what is going on, I'll bet you with you. Let me say 10% of true, but 90% lies. Because we know Nigeria is hard at the moment. And I will bet you with you 100%. You see, next week, I want you to be here when we start. You will know the truth that people are wicked on this justice for Mohbad. You think they are doing something, whereas they are manipulating. Jesus Christ, people are wicked. Let next week come. By this time, Friday, next week, you will hear your ear will full. These people are wicked upon evil. Evil.
Let me just say, let me just add, with respect to the, like they were contributing money for the GoFundMe, and some money was going into the Access Bank as well. So they've left the GoFundMe alone because maybe the condition is like they can only withdraw from a certain time. But with respect to the Access Bank, they've been withdrawing money because like they said, 1 million was given to Westo for human right, whatever, even though he was never arrested. So, and then 750K was given to Arifa. So the thing is, when the chairman requested for a copy of the Access Bank statement, he was told, what he was sent was heavily doctored. So some transaction were tipexed out, so he couldn't see it. And I can recall Bossman saying on the platform as well that when they requested for access the same bank statement, because money has been going into it long before this time, money has been going into it for justice for Mohbad. So when they requested for the bank statement as well, it was similarly tipexed out as well. So which means it's a deliberate thing, that they've been doing. And then, like with this Muiwa person, it will form a group, disband it, form another one, disband it, and it's just doing it to steal, because Chairman was on that same platform where he mentioned the Access Bank statement that was doctored. He also said, like, after the group was dissolved, they contacted him behind the scene that, they have another group going on again. So that's what they're always doing. And I'm trying to, Pardon? Sorry.
They are aware of what they're doing. They're just being
Oh
funny.
well, yeah, of course, of course. I mean, I've been following these people from like November. Like I've noticed, like, oh, these people are just cashing out. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's just like it's a shame you're using the dead to cash out. One thing that really shocked me was, the recording you replayed yesterday or 2 days ago,
Yeah.
whereby we were on, yeah, that one, that long one that they talked about. Like York Daddy came on there to say, oh, the reason he picks on Lenchi is because of me, like, because I say, oh, Westo is a thief. And okay, like I'm a different person from Lenchi, number one. Number two, York Daddy was there when the voice note was being played. Arifa's voice note saying, I came here to eat or something like that.
To make
That,
money.
yeah, that Westo has chopped a lot of money. So that's not just one person, but two people mentioned. Yet he still had York Daddy still had the audacity to say, "Oh, he took umbrage to the fact that I called Westo a thief." Remember, it came up after the voice note was played.
So I said hypocrisy. That these people are
York
so
Daddy came up after he heard that voice note being played to say the reason why he's angry with me, he's still angry with me, is because I call Westo a thief. And anytime these people, they keep telling you, bring proof, bring proof, bring proof. Is it that they put, what do they call that?
Himself.
Something, something in his ears?
Hold on, Didi. Didn't Alifa himself call West to a thief by saying that he has also hit money?
That's
He
what I
didn't say
said.
it.
But
And he
the thing was played.
he pretended to be deaf to that. And
exactly. Thank you so much. That is my issue with.
they always tell me. They told me one time. They told me, you know what? Let's wait till after justice to deal with these people. So I complied because I there was a day I got very angry, and I started going on about, oh, Yoruba people, Alabosi or Dale, those kind of things. And then I said, what? I said, you people know this Sele Pizul and Co. You know they're talking the truth. And you're trying to shut them up. But not only do you shut them up, you now go on your different platform to be bad-mouthing them. Both panelists and hosts and all of you. You know these guys are saying the truth. I said, do we not have elders amongst us that could do the right thing? Then they started trying to do some meeting to talk to them and stuff. And another thing again was like, Pizzo bought Sanshitu in September. He introduced that notion in a meeting in September to say, this guy can represent us. But because there was one person that wanted to bankroll the whole thing, they knew there was no avenue for them to steal. And then they shut him up. They said they didn't want it. And now 3 days to inquest, they now were clamoring for Sanshitu, talking about some GoFundMe for him. Every time he proposed something, they would turn it down when they realized that there's no avenue for them to steal. Same way on Papariano's platform, he offered, say, oh, we need a private investigator. We need money for power of, what's the other one? Private autopsy. People volunteered individually to cover the costs. Could you believe that for the private investigator that they said they needed, that someone on Papariano's platform volunteered to cover the costs? These people still went behind the scene to get another private investigator. They raised money for another private investigator to come and investigate this private investigator that Papariano brought. So why will the police PRO not go to Brekete Live and say TikTok hosts are just using this thing to cash out?
Didi. Sorry for cutting you short. Right. You see, these people, what I observe about them is they take the right step at the wrong time. And they come to all platforms. I could hear when Muyiwa came to Papagano platform and he was saying that, oh, okay, yeah. He was saying that I do listen to everything you say. Definitely he has been listening to what Papariano and every other host has been saying, and they have not been doing anything.
Thank you.
So they waited until maybe 2 weeks or a week to the inquest, the last inquest, to say they are looking for a GoFundMe for Sanshitu, whereas Pizu has already proposed Sanshitu long time ago and they rejected him. Why was he not accepted then when you know he needed the son?
What?
Why?
You guys don't understand that these people, they, like, when they know from A to Z what they are doing. See, whenever they come up, I was on one of, I think Ish Live or Oloribi Live one time when Crunch Queen was there and Grexy. Oh, Crunch Queen, you are so fantastic. In fact, sometimes I wonder where you've been. How come you've not been on this justice for all this while? This was Grexy, and I'm like, what are you saying? Because you pushed her,
Renchi,
to be talking nonsense up and
Renchi,
down.
Yeah.
you remember what I told you about this Crunch Queen? That day
100%. We discussed
I said,
tonight.
waiting bring them together, go still scatter them.
We'll scatter them.
See, it's good for you to do your background check on something before you just put your head inside. You can't just dip your head inside hot water like that.
I was
you do some
warning her
background
that
check
day.
about it.
I was warning her.
I heard you. That day
I was on your
in
live that day,
DMs.
Lenchy, where you're saying
I was
me and you are
I
from the
was on
same
his
place.
live, but I was busy. I was busy, but I was all in his DM sending message at this lady. Waiting you want. Did you do your background check? Later on, I think I DM Aristocrat was on that same live that day. Then Aristocrat was arguing with her that this thing you are doing was trying to advise her, this and that.
Yes.
Then I was like, Aristocrat, let's give them an epitome of doubt. Okay, let us go ahead with it. Aristocrat was like, in the DM, Aristocrat was like, this thing will not end well with them, even including chairman. Look at the way chairman came back saying that they use how will I put it, that he requested for the Access Bank account, and he saw that they have doctored the what was it called, and he said he didn't want it, that he can't present that to the people. Who will accept that from chairman?
Can you imagine? We tip it.
Nobody. Why will you test it? Why don't you let us see what is there? Why will you doctor that?
Do you know that up until today, right, they're still trying to cover up for that, TPEX stuff of a thing. You see, when I used Ajayi Crowder the other time, it was because Ajayi Crowder knew that what he was translating is jargons, but he went ahead to be confusing us in the Bible with that nonsense translation.
Okay.
Till today, that is what we are suffering for. Now, are you telling me that at the back of Crunchy Queen, she doesn't sense the foul play? Or are you telling me that chairman of a man, he does not sense foul play from the beginning? But because people gave them the audience that time, right? People ignore what could be error about all these things. And I thank God for Papariano. If you're a chairman of your country, he doesn't care. He will like strip you naked. Ogbeni, this you are talking about is not visible. That one is, I don't think is, but people don't want to listen to.
You see, the people that spoil this justice, the people that scatter this justice for Mohbad movement are let me borrow aristocrat language, the Afenifere people. That is the people around Baba. Not even really the legal team directly, though the legal team played parts. But you see, the likes of the Gorexi, the likes of Andy, the likes of Muyiwa himself being the head of everything, they are the ones spoiling the justice for Mohbad. They are the one. Look at let's take what's it called, Berekete for instance. I remember the first video of Berekete where he said if it is for him to restart this case all over and start all over for Baba, that he is ready to do it. And he even said he's ready to go extra miles for Baba.
Do you even
Brekete came to
remember?
Lagos,
Do you
left
remember
his
when?
office in
Sorry,
Abuja.
Lona. Do you remember
Oh,
Brekete?
okay.
One of the things he said from day one, he said this case would have been solved, but for Yoruba betrayers.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember him saying that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
yeah,
imagine?
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Such a
yeah,
show of shame.
100%. Right.
yeah, yeah. And he went on by saying, he said, he came to Lagos. Aside that, he came to do his findings, and he called the studio. I think I
They
was on
even
that
say this
live
man
that
did
day.
not go anywhere. They said it to one platform that is a lie. I say,
Yeah,
wow.
I was on that live. He called the studio. I think there was a lady anchoring the show that day. Then he called the studio, and the lady said, Oga made the call. Then he called back and he told them, I'm in Lagos now. Everything that he knows, everything that is going on. That means very okay, they understand. But these dirty politics did not allow this man to work. They didn't totally submit themselves to Berekete.
You're right.
Why did Baba leave Berekete? Why did he leave Abuja? Why? Till today, they have no good explanation for the reason why Berekete has not said anything about this case again. No tangible explanation. And you expect us to do GoFundMe for you so that you can pack our money and go
One
to your
second,
house.
Lona. Tunde Rayo on the comment section, he said if both chairman and Crunchy Queen knew, they wouldn't have stepped in. You know why I said that? You see, the moment you that they want to use cannot ask certain questions and get the proper answer, then you will know that something is wrong somewhere. These people does not want to ask certain, straightforward answer. And if by any chance they ask that question and then, swerve them to one side or just brush it off, of course, you know that this person is being funny. Mr. Muiwa, if the way Paparano, asked him so many things that day is the same way all these country queen chairman are asking him questions before they begin to go on the field, of course they'll know that this man is not being real. Now, I heard one time when Grace was saying that people are saying brekete brekete. Shebi, Baba used his own money to fly to Abuja.
Abuja, yeah.
Baba used his own money to lodge at the hotel. And I was like, are you guys serious? I don't know the truth too. But Lenchi, is it possible for maybe I'm
Ogbeni,
wrong.
Ogbeni, how is it possible? So you
Abi?
mean Baba? Okay, wait. Let me just say, Buki just say give Baba 100,000 every month. Baba will chop. Baba will do everything, right? And definitely Baba will fly and lodge. People will donate money underground for these people. 100%. 100%. We love Baba. Because of Baba, we can do anything for these people. People thought it's a joke. We donate money, we don't come out and say this is what we do. But at the same time, Goresi said he uses his own money to fly. So you mean you are following Baba? You just use your own money voluntarily. It's not possible, though.
And guess what? Andy always says, you guys always say money, money, money. And inside that money, you guys always remember that there is a, what's it called? Is it domestic? What's it called? Yeah, is it domestic?
Logistic or whatever they call it.
A domestic, whatever. What's the right English? As in movement, as movement money. Movement
Logistics or whatever.
logistic. Yes, thank you. Logistic. That don't forget that inside that money that you guys contributed, there should be logistic there. Oh. So that logistic now, if
It's food now. It's
they
amala.
tell us that that transport cost them 10,000 naira or 1 million naira, it's still part of logistics now. We cannot blame them. We cannot say they are lying because they've already said to you that logistic is there. But now, what is going on with this hiding information still for us? Basic things for people to know. At
Yeah,
least,
I'm so. Oh, sorry. Go on.
go on.
Yeah, I just wanted to answer that. In addition to what you said to the Tunde Rayo person, you know what? With the chairman, sometimes he tries to play politics, but once he sees that
You so much.
someone,
I like that statement.
yeah, once he sees that someone is saying the truth, like because there was a live that I was listening to them, and he was just going off tangent. But the moment some username called Owoni Koko came in, and he started going straight for the point, Chairman just quickly did a U-turn and actually supported what Owoni Koko was saying. So I believe that Chairman knows what's happening, but he doesn't know where to pitch his tent yet. Because remember, he was the one that told us it was a TPEX Access Bank thing that they gave him, which he couldn't present anyway.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he was also the same person that told us they came after they disbanded the structure and management group. They still came after and told him there's another group. Do you want to join? So he knows what's going on. But with regards to Crunch Queen, she's still going on live to say, don't go to certain platforms. Don't go to set the anti-justice. This is after you've come out to say, like she came out then, oh, hold me accountable. I am for accountability. I am this, I am that, I am that. Barely a week later, you ran from that group. You dissociated yourself from the group that you're not doing anymore. But now you're back slating people for accountability. Don't go to certain group. I still watched one of these blogs that repost, like a lot of blogs, they always record and repost. So I still watched something she said 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Don't go to certain platforms. They'll be talking accountability. That's not what we're here for. And I'm thinking, hello, do you listen to yourself when you talk? Was it not you talking about accountability 2 weeks ago? Hold me responsible if anything goes wrong with this GoFundMe. Now you're back saying, oh, don't go to any platform to talk about accountability. Don't go to, don't
Star,
And I was,
Star,
and
the
I,
only place you can
and I was
find
like, okay, where else are you talking about apart from Lench's platform, Being T's platform, and Celeste's platform? You're telling people not to go there because they talk about accountability. I mean, make it make sense.
the only place you can find Crunchy Queen nowadays is Olori Ebi's platform or York Daddy's platform, right? The rest is
Now it
gone.
makes sense.
No, of course now. No, it's
Now
now
it makes sense.
somebody who went on Lenchi and Papariano, even though he knows that place is a very tough place. She went there and still
Agree for her.
campaign big time. But now the only place, that's why sometimes we don't get to see her like that anymore, because if Oloribi is not on live, she cannot come to Paparano. If she wants to come there, she'll probably come there with a fake account, listening. She will not come up. If your daddy is not on live, she cannot come to Lenchi
You're right.
because she'll probably prefer to come up with a fake account, listening from the window. Do you understand? And I wonder if these people doesn't have conscience. Do you understand? Is that fair on the people you've given lambas to collect their
Lambasting.
money? It's true now. You've come to give us lamba, this and this and this and this. You're now still saying some platform are not for. Okay, from the voice note I played the other day, even Ayat was still saying that the reason why at the moment is not in good time with Sele is because Sele too is not being straightforward. This is Sele that talk about accountability. Imagine his close friend saying that at the moment they are not in good time because even him is not being straightforward. You are saying, let's go and drag this person. How can you be telling me to follow to go and drag somebody because you and that person are not in good time as a man? How can you call me midnight that I had, Baba, what you did? Wake up, may we go drag Westo right now. And you be like, Baba, what did this West to do? Go say one go drag am. What did he do to you? I know if you're going to follow you, the drag people, okay, let's go and drag this person. I know if you follow you, go to drag people. You are asking for accountability. You self, share you peony. The reason why I said that nobody knows, for you to know that a lot of jagbajantis is going on in this movement. People are monitoring each other, not in a good way, but to mess you up. And you will hearing, I've got proof. I'll this, I'll that, on top of waiting. Are we doing justice or we don't carry ego enter? That is why someone like Lenchi will come out or Paparani will say, I've got nothing to hide. This is how it is. That is why you see Lady Aries, despite bashing that woman, she will still come out and say, my hands are open, it's clean. Nothing will happen. They can ask her any question. They can, Yaba, she'll still say, this is me. I'm not hiding anything. But the right people that we thought they're the right people, that are very close to Baba himself, they are the one that will refuse to answer question. If you are giving them a hot question, they will turn out to rough play.
You're right.
Tell you not to go on that platform anymore. And you are saying we are getting justice. We might get justice, but it's going to be a long journey. Long journey. Because someone like Job Daddy is a very good analyst, right? It's fine if you want to come up and, give your view. Be clean and be straightforward. Don't lean towards anybody. If somebody like Rexy mess up, give it to him back to back. It doesn't mean if you see him on the other platform, you will not still interact with him. And if he doesn't want to interact with you, it's fine. But let him know that what you guys are, okay, the justice, the legal team, legal nonsense, what have they been doing? What is their job? If people on the platform could even see how simple these things that they are hiding with their Afenifere people. Aristocrats would say, is A, is B, is C, and it will prove it to you how simple this can be done. But my point up till now is this. The money in the GoFundMe that is just pending there, what is that money for? I asked this question. This money, does it have end dates? If this money is for 6 months, let people know so that they will not be suspecting or thinking something dodgy is going on. But you cannot question them on the money part. They will tell you how much do you even pay yourself? How much do you even pay yourself? Is that a right question? Is that not nonsense? Like, people that are behind the GoFundMe, none of them are coming out anymore. The same way they came out from the beginning to shout and advocate for this money. Now they've gone so.
You see my Illuminati. You see my issue with these people is not even about their GoFundMe. I mean, to me, if you know you have money to waste, no problem. Contribute to the GoFundMe. You can contribute. It's fine. It's your money. I can't decide that for you. I can't say contribute or don't contribute. But if you want to, do. If you don't want to, stay on your own. I have my own decision to make. So, my own problem about all this Goexi and all, according the Afenifere group, the way the aristocrats call them, is that the way they badmouth other hosts and they claim they are also fighting for the same justice that these hosts are fighting for. That is the problem. You go from this platform to the other. You go to Boralati platform. You say this about this person. Lenchi is this. Lenchi is a scam. Lenchi is. I've been on many platforms that they are dragging Lenchi unnecessarily, even when the topic is not about Lenchi. Even when the topic is not about Papariano, you just see them putting that there. Papariano is this, Papariano is that, this one is this one is that. Even me on this platform one day, one lady came here and started dragging me and started saying this person is anti-justice. All because there was one platform before that she was there campaigning for GoFundMe, and I said, I cannot pay to die your GoFundMe. I am not going to.
No, you see
Ever
me.
since then, she has
I
been
pay for
following me
GoFundMe.
around. She
I
has been
paid
following me
for
around and be
it's gone.
shouting, hey, this person is
Can you
anti-justice.
believe